My name's Felicia. I'm from South Georgia. I'm doing a review on this little hand tool right here. I don't know the name of that, but I got it for Christmas. It was a Christmas on my Christmas list, so to speak. It was bought from Amazon. I think the price on it was $50-$60, I think. But anyway, I've never used anything like this before. I wanted it because we have got some big chainsaws in the garage. One in particular is so big it scares me to try to hold it. And then the other one is smaller, but it's just a little bit too heavy for me to try to hold up a little bit. But anyway, I have got some bushes in my yard that really need to be cut. But like I said, it's been either too cold or too wet. And considering it hasn't rained in the last 3 or 4 days, I figured I'd come out here and try to cut this mess down before it got soaking wet rain again. So I'm going to turn the camera around, show you what I'm talking about. See that bush right there? All of this, yes, was taller than that gas pump. I have no idea how tall that is. But anyway, this side was just as tall as that. And believe it or not, this little thing, I like it. Where'd that other piece of bush go? I had it. Anyway, some of these limbs over here are kind of thick. That right there is a pretty good sized stump. I don't know what that is in there. Dog probably done something in there. Anyway, but anyway, all this mess was actually covering that. I have no idea when that was put here, but it was here when I moved here 7 years ago. It was already here, but no, it is not for sale in case anyone asks. It does not belong to me. It belongs to the property owner that we are renting from. But anyway, all of this has been needing to be cut down for quite a while. And I'm going to back up here so you can see how big this bush is. But anyway, this bush, I had cut it down a while back. And this is actually an azalea bush. And honestly, I did not think these bushes actually could get that big. But they do. And if you look right here, there is some wisteria mixed in with it. And yes, that mess is getting cut down. I am not dealing with wisteria overgrowth. So I'm going to cut it down before it actually gets that bad. There's also some, and honestly I want to tell you, this little bitty thing right here, I was wondering if it was actually going to be able to get all of this down. But a lot of it is really, really thin branches, really kind of thin. There's some of it in there that's probably about, I'd say about a half an inch thick. Some of the limbs are about a half an inch, I would say. Let's see, like this one, it's not really that big, but it's pretty good. I'm not sure how big this little handsaw would actually cut, but turn the camera around that way you can see me. But anyway, I've got some other bushes around here that I am gonna cut, and I wanted to show you guys something. This was already, like I said, this bush was already here as well when we moved here, and I have never in my life seen a magnolia tree this big. Now, I've seen them about as tall, I'd say probably about 10-15 foot tall, but this one is huge. It is so big. The blooms on it are about the size of a dinner plate. They are so big. But unfortunately, I'm gonna turn the camera around so you guys can see it. Unfortunately, the Hurricane Michael has actually knocked it over, and I have no idea how this is happening. I think it's because it's still partially in the ground, but that bloom right there is so big. I would pull it down and let you see it, but I can't reach it. But it has got blooms all over it. That is actually about the size of my hand. That one's a bit smaller. And then there's that little bud right there. There is one right here, and maybe I might could get a better video later on when it gets a little bigger. But yeah, this is a gigantic magnolia tree. They do groom a pretty good bit. Let me turn this around. This is what I was going to show you. Hurricane Michael knocked it over, and it's actually split right there, but it's still in the ground. It's still in the ground, so I think that's why it's still growing. But we're going to eventually have to cut it down. I have not had the finances to oh no, I just stepped in the ant bed. Nope, let me pull them shoes off. Get out of it before they start walking all over me. Let's see. Oh, thank goodness that ant bed is dead. But anyway, this tree, I have no idea what kind this is. It's just getting really big. So I'm going to see if I can get over. Yes, my around this shed is a bit high because it's trying to fall due to the tree being on it. We just really have not had the finances to call somebody out here to cut it down and bury what's still here, you know, left from the hurricane. We were able to get some of it cleaned up, but it takes time for the rest of it. But anyway, see some of these branches right here? They don't look that thick, but there is one. See if you can see it. Let me go around right here so you can actually see it. That one is kind of thick. It doesn't look that way on camera, but I'm going to cut one of these down and see how they do. It's going to be kind of loud, so watch your volume if you can't stand loud noises. That actually, that was pretty. That was good. Hold on. This big old long limb, about that thick, and it is kind of long, was cut with this. I really like it. I have to say it's a good brand so far, considering this is the first time I've ever used it since I got it in December. Let's cut down another branch. Let's get this, let me see. I'm gonna get this a little bit thicker one. I'm gonna go around here and get this piece of branch I just cut off. And let's see, this one's actually kind of thick. Ooh. Ouch. But anyway. Alright. Around. Oh, that is about the size of that one. I don't know the size of it. It's about the size of the palm of my hand. Let's see. About the size of my hand. But branch is kind of long. It looks like a dead tree to me. But anyway, this, if you know what kind of bush this is, wait a minute. I think it is a honeysuckle. I think that's what that is. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you know what it is, let me know. I think it is a honeysuckle. They are so pretty. But this is gonna be cut down. It's making my yard look kind of shabby looking. Get what I'm saying? I have got some other walk around the bed. I have got some other bushes around here, and they are camellias. They are a winter flower. It's not blooming right now, but when it does, it gives off a very pretty dark pink. They look kind of like carnations, but they're not. It's camellias. They're really pretty, kind of a dark pink with white specks on them. I have no idea why they're like that. They just grow like that. But there's let me see, one, two, three. I think there's 3 other camellia bushes that are a light pink color. And maybe when it gets cold, I can do another video and show y'all my flowers that are out here. A lot of them we did cut down because when we first moved here, the property owner lives next door to us, had a whole herd of goats. And they were used to walking from one side to the other, so we just let them walk back and forth. We didn't care. We enjoyed them really. But we had to get rid of them, give them away after the hurricane. It tore up the fence line. But I'm gonna turn the camera around. These are wild gladiolus, really pretty, and those are really pretty. They usually bloom right before Mother's Day. Turn the camera around. They're really pretty. I like them. Since I have allergies, I really don't try to walk up and smell them. But anyway, this little thing, I will be getting other products from it, and I will be doing some other reviews on other products like this. So whenever I get a chance to, and I get some extra money in my, I know that ain't said right, but anyway, whenever I get some more money, I'm gonna try to get some other products like this to try to be able to start doing like some other stuff in the yard with them. See how it works out. But this was kind of fun. I think I might start doing it a little more often. So if you like this type of thing, hit the like bell down below, and if you want to, leave a comment what you think about it, if you've ever used that product before or that little tool before. And thanks.